up, ladies and gents? Handsome Monkey here. We're back playing some more Netrunner. This time around, we're going to be playing the Shapers of the Runner variety, the Runner faction, the one we haven't covered yet. But sadly, Nasir is not the best example of what a Shaper can do. Like, Shapers are usually about kind of sitting back a bit, building up a super big rig, and just smashing through anything that the corporation can put down in terms of ice. It's like pretty much just taking your agendas at your leisure. But Nasir, on the other hand, does not sit back. He runs, and in fact, his entire kit and his economy all comes from the corporation resing ice. So we want to make sure we run to make them res ice. So whenever you encounter a piece of ice that is just res, lose all credits in your credit pool, then gain the res cost of that ice. But there's some very key windows in this within that particular encounter phase. It's fairly complicated, but we're gonna work our way through it together, and I think it'll be not so bad by the end of the video. At first, you're like, it's pretty crazy, but once you get a hang of it, it's pretty manageable, and it's pretty awesome as well. So just to kind of go through things, I said we want to be trying to get things with our passive of just running lots and stuff like that. So we're gonna be running Data Sucker, which is every successful run on a central server, we get a virus token. We can then use those virus tokens to give the ice -1 strength. Now we pair that up with Parasite, where it repeatedly gives it, at the start of my turn, gets a virus counter, and for each virus counter gets -1 strength. And if it's ever at 0 or less, the ice is trash. So we put some Data Sucker tokens on some one that's already have Parasite tokens. They stack, and then we can destroy ice that way. Then we also are going to be running Crescentus, because obviously if we want them to be resing ice to begin feeding us money, we can break all the subroutines in it, force them to do-res it, and then if we run the server another time, if they want to res it again to keep us out, we get even more credits. So that paid window I was talking about at the beginning with his ability there, as soon as you encounter the ice and just before you lose all your credits, you actually have a window of opportunity where you can spend all your credits and then gain all the credits equal to the res cost. So it's not totally horrible to lose all credits in your credit pool. Mind you, if you don't have a way to spend those credits, then yeah, you just totally lose them. But we're going to be trying to get ourselves a personal workshop set up. Basically what we do is we host a program on there. Say we'll put the toolboxes, for example. So this baby usually takes 9 credits to install, and Nasir never usually has very many credits, but he likes to play with his personal workshop. So say, for example, we have 4 credits and we encounter another piece of ice that is 4 res costs. So just before we lose all of our credits, we use personal workshop to spend 4 credits, or yeah, you can see we spend 1 credit to remove 1 power counter. We do that 4 times, so 4 credits to remove 4 power counters off the toolbox. So it's now technically only costs 5. And then we gain the 4 credits from the res ice, and we can then spend them again to just basically get 8 free credits from 1 4 res ice. It is absolutely crazy, and I know that probably sounds really complex, but you'll see it in action. Don't you worry about it. We're also going to be running the replicator, because we run all kinds of multiple copies of our hardware, things like R&D interface to let us have our multi-access when we start hitting the R&D. Plastic Carpus, because obviously Wayland is going to have a lot more money than us, and at any time, as soon as we make a successful run, we're going to get sea-sourced and then scorched earth and get destroyed. So we want Plastic Carpus. Prevents meat damage, so we definitely want to make sure, because we're not going to be able to beat them in the money game. We want to make sure we still survive those crazy big hits. Cyber Feeder is basically because we're not going to have the money to spend actually to break through programs of that, and we are installing quite a few viruses and stuff. This is just, again, a pretty good money saver. It only costs 2, so we can just throw it on the personal workshop, and chances are we'll be able to clear that within a couple turns. Now, the other crazy combination with personal workshop is Order of Soul. So the first time during any turn, during each player's turn that you have 0 credits in your credit pool, you can activate this to gain 1 credit. So during your turn, you can go down to 0 credits by putting something on Personal Workshop, and then you go bring yourself back up to 1 with Order of Soul. The corporation turn starts, you spend your 1 credit, you go back up to 1 credit with Order of Soul, your turn begins, etc., etc., etc. So this is basically like a recurring credit in between 2 turns. So you might as well say 2 recurring credits to spend on anything you want in Personal Workshop, and just load yourself up and go for it. Now, the main thing, what else are we going to be using with all this money besides Toolbox? The other one we're going to be hosting is Atman. Atman is a fantastic card. It is super efficient. It only costs 1 to break an ice subroutine, which is amazing. And it's an AI breaker, which means that it doesn't have to match up. It doesn't have to be a decoder for code gates or a fractor for barriers. It can break any type of ice. But, like it says right there, you have to have the exact same strength as Atman. So you can't be like a little bit over or under. Like, we remember before, if it had like 1 strength and we had 3, we could still break it anyway. No, we have to have exactly the same number. So what we're probably going to do most of the time is install one at strength 0, strength 2, and strength 4. And the reason for that is if we do have one at, say, 1 strength, we can use Data Sucker to bring its strength down to 1, and then we can break, or by 1, so it's down to 0, and we can break it with our 0 one. If something's at 3, we drop it down to 2 and break it with that one, etc., etc. And there's not a lot of big heavy ice out there that we're going to be going through repeatedly, and if we do, we need a way to get data suckers, or if it has a really high strength, usually it also has really high res cost, so we'll break it once, Crescentus, and then take advantage of the money that way. The other thing that we can use is Stim Hack. Now, this is very tricky. This is very much an Anarch card, but it works fantastic with Nasir. Again, with Personal Workshop, you have 9 credits to use only during the run. So usually it's used to break programs and stuff. So if you need a big boost in money and you have 0 credits, the corporation thinks they're safe, they install an agenda in their server, boom, all of a sudden you have 9 credits to work with. Now, again, and if you don't have, if you only use, say, 6 of the credits and there's 3 left over, you can use the rest of them on Personal Workshop. And also, if you notice something, 9 credits and this toolbox costs 9, you can host, run with Stim Hack, and get an essentially free toolbox. I mean, it's not technically free, because if you read the nice little fine print on that, after the run is complete, you lose, you take 1 brain damage. So for the rest of the game, after using Stim Hack, you have 1 less to your hand size. So you have to be very, very careful when you use it. But it can win you games, and it can very much lose you games as well if that hand size all of a sudden drops you a little bit too low. So I think that's pretty much it. The other one that we can use as well as Personal Workshop to be using stuff during the run is Clone Ship. It has, instead of having a click next to it like anything else where you have to install something, it usually costs a click, which means, or an action, which means that you can only use it on your turn. But this is the little trash bucket there. That means that you can use it as a trash action to install a piece, program from your heap or discard. That means, again, during a run or during the corporation player's turn, if they're about to close the countess, if we're tagged, or any time we're about to lose money, we can drop this clone ship here during their turn, or during a run or anything like that. Trash this puppy, install a program from our heap if they manage to trash one of our admin early on, or we need a Deus Ex or something like that. These are kind of situational cards, and I'll only probably get into those if we actually get into that matchup. But you can also use credits from this guy. I think that pretty much sums up this deck. As it was kind of a lot to go over, and I know it's probably a lot of it sounded very confusing. This game is totally crazy, but I think once we're in the actual match, you'll be able to see how things kind of make sense. Alright, guys, we found someone kind enough to play with us. Kritzios, thanks, man. Yeah, cool, he's gonna mulligan, that's fine. That's actually something we need to talk about, is what you want in your opening hand. 1, you want Personal Workshop. 2, you want Draw. 3, you probably want something to host. Ideally, I'd like a toolbox, but I think Atman's gonna be just fine. And with the Diesel and the Personal Workshop, this is definitely a keep. Now, we are up against Industrial Genomics, and this is Geonomics, it probably is actually. And this is an absolutely crazy Jinteki faction that I love the crap out of, and we'll probably be doing a video on very shortly. Oh, good luck, have fun. It's, probably, I used to play a lot of Personal Evolution, but, so this is definitely taking over, just because it's so crazy. So it's every card that's in his discard, assets cost 1 more to trash. So I said 7 cards, he's gonna be able to discard 2. So whatever this is going to cost 2 more to trash. But I think I'm obviously just going to probably routinely run archives as much as possible, and I have a data sucker to start getting tokens for that. So that's awesome as well. So I think what our play here is going to be is Personal Workshop into data sucker into hosting admin into running archives. Just because in case he does have net damage, I don't really want to lose much else of this. I mean, we could sit back and just Diesel actually instead. Maybe that'll be the safer play. Yeah, let's do the safer bet. We're playing Shaper here. We're not going totally crazy. That's what I love about, well, the only reason why I can really play Nasir as opposed to other Shapers is I can only, oh, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful opening for us. Oh, yes. Okay, so Personal Workshop. We're not going to reveal the data sucker yet. We're just going to put you on there. And I think we might as well. He doesn't have any ice out yet, so we don't really want to spend any money on stuff. I think we're actually just going to host this thing as well for now. Awesome. Cool. Over to you, man. So next turn we can data sucker, run archives is probably going to be the play. I kind of want to check this because he does have 5 credits. This could actually be agenda. You could just advance, 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 and score it this turn, which is a very classic Jinteki thing. Oh, Turtlebacks. Interesting. Every time he credits her. Wow, it's 4 to trash. Okay, so he gets 1 credit from that. That's already halfway paid itself. Yeah, it's already paid itself off, but now it's not going to be putting any more cards in here. I wonder what these 2 are. We're definitely have to run those. And we're going to put that over R&D. Okay, cool. Well, he has 3 cards left in hand. Let's see what those are, and then we'll probably check out these ones. We'll drop our data sucker first. So, first of all, let's take one off the toolbox, probably. I don't think Cyber Feeder is going to be as necessary. It would be nice to get a free data sucker, but I think we want to install that first. So I think let's just check here first before we spend any credits in case it's something we need to trash. What's this? What is it? Let me see what it is. There's no ice. Awesome. Successful run. Hostile infrastructure. Oh, every time I get when I trash something, I do take 1 net damage. That sucks. Okay, well, we're not going to be trashing that anytime soon. And let's run this one. And maybe we should run R&D just to get some credits off of our toolbox. It would be pretty cool. Encryption protocol, hey? Okay, well, we're going to leave you to that. You can keep that one there, man. Yeah, let's go data sucker into R&D. So you never usually want to run last click to see, because there's a you want to be able to handle your situation you get yourself into. But I think it's pretty safe just to run HQ with 3 cards. He does have enough for a snare, stuff like that, for his other tricky stuff. But I think we're pretty good here. It's just 1 card. Shiro, what are you? Oh, yeah, cool. Yeah. All right, awesome. Huh. Yeah, cool. So it's like a little bit more expensive Yagura, pretty much. Anyway, okay, so yeah, things have been going pretty sweet so far. I think next turn we're probably going to take a power counter off of Cyber Feeder just so we can get into some other things. I think we just need to draw some cards next turn as well. And then yeah, I'm guessing because he's Jinteki, he's not going to have very much ice to begin with, so like we're going to have to try and space out our ice and use our credits accordingly very, very smartly. But we need to get these Cyber Feeders set up with the toolbox. And I said, I think the Shiro had 5 strength, which is nasty, which means we need data suckers to break it, which is kind of annoying. But yeah, we need to try and keep an eye on the strength of his cards, because when we install Atman, we need to know what strength to put it at in order for it to be most effective for us. So we kind of need to pay attention to the strength of ice. Okay, so I think what we're going to do, yeah, we'll take one off Cyber Feeder this time around. So we're going to draw, run R&D maybe? I think that's what the thing's going to be. Oh, another Atman. Awesome. Okay, yeah, let's run R&D. This is a Kamainu. This is going to be totally painful. Yeah, he has 5 credits. Yeah, we're going to host this instead. So Kamainu is a piece of ice that deals 1 net damage for every card in the runner's hand. So essentially, I lose my entire hand and it only costs 5 credits to res. So we're definitely going to take that out. Let's see what's on R&D. We have 1 credit to react accordingly if he does decide to res. He hasn't been taking as much. Oh, and it is a Kamainu. Oh, we called it right. Okay, what do we want to get into play? Could we actually break it? We could. Okay, wait, hang on. We put this at strength 0. Yeah, okay, let's do that. So we're going to U 0. So that's at strength 0. We're now going to gain 5 credits. And do we want to take any net damage? I don't know. So we're going to put a marker on him so it's at 0 strength so we can break it with Atman. And yeah, I think we just want to break through it. Let's just pay 3, I guess. At least now we know what we're up against. We're going to need to Crescentus that right away, too. That'd be awesome. Access a card. Snare! He doesn't, thankfully. Oh, it costs 2 to trash it. I think we have to, because that's going to go in his hands otherwise. Oh, that sucks. That really, really sucks. Okay. Yeah, get rid of you. And do we want to run Archives? I mean, how much does he have in there? Yeah, he's got, only 2 cards. Shikyu's fine. Yeah, you can't really find anything. If it's a shock, that's going to suck, but let's see how lucky he was to get a shock in the first turn. Access Archives. Probably should have done that first way. I did actually want to trash anything, but okay, there you go. So we're just going to clear that out. And we got another data sucker token for that, so we're definitely happy with that. Pass the turn on over. We're going to definitely taking the power counter off of Cyber Feeder so we can run here and hopefully have a couple extra credits to work around with. But other thing, we're just going to go draw, run HQ probably, see if we can get some more credits, because I really want this toolbox into play. I wonder how long I've been saying that one for, because it does give us 2 extra memory so we can have a bunch of data suckers and all 3 of our Atmans out, and we definitely need to have that, as well as if we're going to be floating a Crescentus as well. So that's another credit for him. Let's find he's got 1 click left, 6 cards in hand, and 1 credit. I gotta start running these. Well, I'm assuming he's oh no, he's creating another server, so it's still at 0 to trash, and you can't activate any of those traps. So let's check out with both those servers. I think we're gonna draw, yeah, and then go run and check those out. I think is going to be the play. There's no reason to run Archives because he hasn't trashed any more cards into there yet. We're gonna take it off Cyber Feeder, draw up. Ooh, Stim Hacks. We from now on we have a free toolbox whenever we need it. Yeah, he doesn't have enough credits to res hostile infrastructure yet. I think we're gonna host the other Cyber Feeder maybe, and then run. Well, I mean, I'm not too worried about these things. Whatever, let's just do this. Run, then we'll check the other one, then we'll probably host and leave. What are you? Mental Health Clinic. Why is it +1 to trash? Did he trash something? Was I not aware of something? Oh, okay. He must have put something face down that I just didn't notice. Anyway, we don't have enough credits to do that, so we just have to leave that, sadly. That's a source of income for him, so we definitely won't have to deal with that in the near future. Run here, check this one. Just make sure that he knows that we're checking his stuff, and that is exactly why we do not want him scoring any agendas, especially that one. That one's rough. I'm not sure why that's face down, but whatever. We know it's a Philotic Entanglement. Okay, and last click. Let's host the Cyber Feeder, I think. Awesome. Over to you, my friend. So Philotic Entanglement, what it does is it deals 1 damage for every agenda in the runner's score area. So if I stole a bunch of 1-point agendas and he scored that over, I have 4 agendas, I'd take 4 net damage, which is very nasty. Especially paired up with Shikyu, which is definitely going to be a thing. That's Shikyu is a trap that fires from archives. So that pairs up really nicely. And I either have to choose to take his desired amount of net damage, or I can take it as a -1 agenda point. And that does count as an agenda that triggers off Philotic. So if I have 2 Shikyus and say like 3 other agendas, that's 5 net damage. Oh, there you go. Yeah, good. You got it, man. You get the +1 creds. Creary? Cred. Jeez. There you go. Yeah, because I know what he was trying to do, obviously. I looked at it, too, so it's like, yeah, he just forgot. That's fine. So, yeah, next turn, we're going to take a power counter off of Cyber Feeder, then check his HQ, I think. Yeah, because he doesn't have enough, unless he just clicks for credits and trashes 1 card. Oh, yeah, we'll probably check his archives, too, because apparently that sneaky... Yeah, why is that? Oh, the encryption protocol. That's what it was. Yeah, okay. I should probably trash that as well, but I don't really want to click for creds, and that's pretty much my only option right now. The rest of my stuff is all from like Order of Sol and Personal Workshop and stuff like that. I mean, we could stim hack it, or stim hack here, I guess would be another one. Turtlebacks. Yeah, and then just use the leftover credits to take power counters off that if I really wanted something gone. Yeah, I think we're just going to have to let him have those, though. I think what we really want to do is draw into our replicators and R&D interfaces so we can try and set up some pressure on R&D. And what we really want also is a Crescentus, because we can very easily break all the subroutines on this thing. Oh, he's going to show us his hand? Yeah. Oh, that sucks. There's a bunch. That's 10 credits for him. But what do we got here? Reuse, a Shock, Lotus Field, a Shiro, and a Wall of Thorns. So a bunch of ice and no agendas. So we actually don't even really have any incentive to run his hand. Okay, sounds good. Yeah, I'm quite curious about that reuse, actually. But, yeah, Lotus Field we're a little scared of as well, so we definitely need 1 admin at Strength 4, because Lotus Field cannot have its Strength lowered. So, yeah, we're going to take one off Cyber Feeder. We're going to draw a card. We're going to draw a card. There's R&D Interface. We'll probably host that for our last click, but let's check out our archives here. Get some Data Sucker tokens. Successful run. Yes, I'd like to access. Ow! Yeah, he's got a Shock in there now, and there goes one of our stim hacks. That really sucks. Okay, so we know he has at least 1 Shock in there now. Yeah, and he has a lot more cards to go through. All right, let's host R&D Interface for our last one. And I think we're going to need to have a big stim hack here right away, because we can't keep doing this nonsense. The other thing is we can also stim hack out a 4-strength admin, which is going to keep us very... safe from Lotus Field and some of those other higher strength cards. But I think for the most part, this 0-strength admin is going to be able to do the trick for us. Okay, so I think we're going to take Cyber Feeder off. What are you? Another Turtlebacks. Uh-oh. Well, that's now starting to gain a ton of credits. And he's still at 10 left. Look at this horizontal Jinteki at work. I'm not sure if we want to race him, because, I mean, if we keep letting him do this, he is eventually going to outclass us, or scale us, rather. Yeah, let's take it off Cyber Feeder and let's put some pressure on Kamainu, because now we only need actually 1 credit to be able to break through there. Do I want to stim hack somewhere to get R&D interface into play and take some toolboxes off? Maybe. We could stim hack the encryption. Just those words in that same sentence is just so crazy. I mean, this is a crazy deck. You got to do what you can do. The other thing is we could just stim hack R&D, get the R&D interface up, and yeah, just spend our credits off this, hopefully. Yeah, maybe we'll just do that. The only thing is he has tons of money for Shock, and Shock if we do multi-axis as well as Snare. It's going to be really nasty because that's going to be 3 net damage, and then we take 1 net damage at the end of the run as well. Okay, and we didn't see anything in HQ on it. Maybe we'll just draw up and see if we can just play a little more defensively right now. There's our replicator. That's awesome to see. Host that and then run. I don't know. No. We'll just probably click for a cred maybe. Draw 1 more card, then host the replicator. Awesome. Diesel for next turn. Diesel. Okay. So probably gonna take a power counter off of that and then Diesel next turn. And then with plenty of cards in hand and lots of stuff to lose. Oh, more mental healths. Oh man, this is not good. Okay. Yeah. Then I think we might stim hack R&D next run. Just but that's gonna cost a lot of money to get through Kamani. I'm not sure if that's a good idea either. That's why Kamanu is so good. It's like the more cards in hand you have to be more safe, the more money you have to spend to keep yourself safe. I think we really need to parasite that, or to parasite or Crescentus it, like I said before, because he even has tons of money right now. I don't have to even worry about that. I think we really need to start getting rid of these, but we just don't really have the money to do so. See, I used to run one of Patricia. I think it was Paricia, maybe. I don't know. Yeah, Patsia, something like that. I suck at pronouncing things. I'm not sure if I still do. I should actually have a quick look at the deck list, maybe, but no, screw it. Let's see. I'm not sure if we have it on the deck. If we do, it's only a one of, and that's just recurring credits to trash things, which was originally designed by the creator of the deck for replicating perfection, which this deck is playing very similar to that in the sense it's horizontal, getting lots of drip economy. Like, he's at 16 credits right now. It's just ridiculous. But yes, and the Turtleback Strata is also very interesting, but I think they're going to kind of lose their usefulness later on, unlike mental health clinics, which actually let us keep a lot of our cards in hand. Because so what mental health clinic does is you get 1 at the start of your turn, just like Pad Campaign, but because it has 0 res cost as opposed to 2 and a lower trash cost, maximum runner's hand size is increased by 1, so that definitely is a benefit for us. I'm not sure where this ice is going. He's like, put it in between. It's like 1 ice can protect both servers. Yeah, there you go. Okay, so he's setting up a scoring remote. I'm guessing that's what that is. Where do we want to stim hack? I mean, we could face check his HQ. Let's take one off of Replicator, I think. See me the big one. Because we want to have Replicator in play before R&D interface so we can have that boosted to our hand. Oh, where do we run? Yeah, he hasn't done anything yet. We could just kind of sit back and keep building ourselves up. And just keep. Yeah, let's just draw cards, see if we can get an Order of Soul. That'd be absolutely awesome. Net Celebrity would actually be pretty cool as well. Plascrete, another Data Sucker, and a Stim Hack. Okay, we really need our Parasite still for Kamainu. Do I just want to draw another card? I mean, I do have a max hand size of 7, so I'm actually not even above my maximum. I think I will. Another Personal Workshop, not all that useful. Plascrete's not going to be all that useful in this matchup. Don't have anything we need to get with Clone Ship yet. I mean, yeah, it cost me a fortune to run Kamainu right now. Do you have any cards in archives? He does not. Stim hack the encryption. I think I got to do it. Well, I still have a ton of cards in hand. As ridiculous as this is, oh man, whatever. This is probably a horrible play, but whatever. Let's just do it anyway. Okay, we can't let him keep getting away with this drip economy. So we're gonna pay 0 to trash, 2 off of this, and then we're gonna take. Oh! Ow! That sucks. Yeah, I forgot he has that card. Ouch, that sucks. Okay, now, what do we want to take stuff off of? We can do Replicator, then R&D Interface. But, again, we really need a toolbox into play as well. We could go for another run! Why not? Take 2 brain damage. We have that drop us down to our regular hand size. But, I mean, as soon as he trashes those on his own terms, then we go drop down 2. Yeah, whatever. You only live once. In the James Bond sense. Yeah, actually, I already did it, dude. It's cool. Yeah, let's go 1 off of you. Replicate the Replicator. No, I don't think so. And we'll take 4 off of you. Yes, I'd like to replicate it. And we'll take 1 off of you. 1, not 8. Jeez. That'd be a little rank. Okay. Yep, jack out. 1 brain damage. We believe it's a Data Sucker. That kind of sucks, but not horrible. I mean, probably the worst would have been losing the Atman, but we do have a Clone Chip for that as well, for both of those. Okay, so if R&D interface into play, we could just host it and pass the turn. Yeah, I think that's what we're going to do. And then try and get rid of some cards for next turn, maybe. And hope he does something here so we can stim hack that. I mean, we need a lot more Data Sucker tokens, because I'm going to guess that he has a lot more stuff. I mean, if he puts something here and advances, or even if he puts anything here, I think we're going to take the risk and just host an Atman, and then just stim hack it to see if we can get through, to see what we have to go up against. He's up to 7 cards. Oh, he's putting something there. Oh, he's putting something in this server. Okay. So I'm guessing it's not going to be an agenda. It might be another mental health clinic. Maybe another encryption. That's the one we're going to run for. Okay. He might even trick us. So that's the nice thing about the corporation player, being able to play things face down. This card could be totally useless, and this could be the card that he wants to keep us out of. And he's just totally psyching us out, because this is the one that has ice. But because it has ice, we can get money from it. So I think we're going to stim hack it either way. So we're going to take a power token off. It doesn't really matter what, because we're going to need both of those eventually. Probably should have been off toolbox. So we're going to host you, Run here. And, oh, what? Do we get rid of Stim Hack? What? Oh no, that Stim Hack got rid of itself, didn't it? Oh, it did. Oh, how did I not see that? Oh, I'm so dumb. So dumb. Oh, that's all 3 of the Stim Hacks gone. Great. Okay, well, it's been a while since we've had a peek at HQ. Let's see what else he's got going on there, I guess. Get some more data sucker tokens, and if not, we have free money. What are you hiding? Where are they? Where's Rachel? What do you got here? You get a res? Oh, target it. We'll see what happens. Oh, no, he's not. Okay, so he's just letting us in. He could have a bunch of nasty crap in here, though. But either way, celebrity gift. Okay, so we get to see what it's in his hand probably next turn anyway, if he's not going to advance that. I mean, if he does want to keep us out of here / damage us, he does have to res ice, which 1 costs him money and 2 lets us get more set up. We have 4 data sucker tokens now, so anything 4 strength or less. Except for it might be a Lotus Field. The one on the outside might be a Lotus Field, but if it is, that's an easy 5 credits for us. So I think we will do that. Let's run here and see what's here. We have an extra click left if it's something nasty. So first piece of ice. What do we got here? Oh, I'm trying to think of the worst game. Oh, he does not res. What's this? If he doesn't res again, he could be tricking us into a snare, but uh-oh, I don't like this. It's probably snare. Red herring. Okay, yeah. We can't even pay 1 to trash that. Nope. Okay, cool. Never mind. So that's good, because when he does put an agenda there, then that means that we have to pay an extra 5 in order to steal it, which is nasty. Nasty for against Nasir. So let's just check out and see what this thing is. Learning last click is... Okay, it's a decryption protocol. Okay, we'll just get out of there then.
Login rejected.
Over to you, my fine fellow. Okay, I think we need to draw cards. We really need... Yeah, Order of Saul would be great to start taking power counters off. I think we need to start taking power counters off of our Atman as opposed to the R&D interface, because, I mean... Oh, God, there it is. You gonna advance or anything like that? Maybe now we go after it. Click for creds and then go after it. This is so scary. Yeah, he's advancing it. That could be a cerebral overrider. It could be all kinds of things. I think either way, we click twice and then run with 1 click remaining to draw back up in case we get dropped down to low hand size. Because I'm not too worried about any of this. The worst thing I'm hate about this is losing a clone chip would be really nasty. But otherwise, let's just take a power counter off of Atman. Click twice because that red herring's going to cost 2 because of encryption protocol. He still has nothing in his archives, so we're going to run. And I ran so far away. Come on, what are we gonna do here? Sorry, I shouldn't be impatient. I'm just so nervous right now. So it's unsportsmanlike to kind of rush someone like that, because it takes a lot of decisions on where you want to spend your precious credits. But I mean, with this kind of drip economy, it's not quite so precious, is it? There's Shiro. Okay, we won't break that, but we are gonna take credits off of that. So let's put 1 off Atman. Keep that strength 1, and the other one off of toolbox, not tool booth. Then we trigger and fire. So we're not going to drop that down. I don't think we can't drop it low enough, even if we wanted to. But we gain 6 credits off it, so even if we access the top card, that's going to be pretty nasty. But I mean, I don't think it's going to be all that bad because it doesn't end the run. But do we really want to continue? Is the real question. Okay, what do you got for us? I said I'm hoping that this one's the Lotus Field, so 1 it'll waste his credits, and if not, we can take credits off with the Atman to get it to Strength 4. So he's rearranging his R&D. We'll see if he decides to pay 1 to let us not access it, or if it is a trap and he wants us to access it. Either way, that can be a very, very scary card. Very interesting, too. Yes, the card art's even similar to Yagura. Cool, yes. Don't see that one played very often. Can't tell which set that's from. Is that Genesis, I think? I couldn't tell. Genesis 19, I don't know. So there's a lot of other guys, like, especially the guys that I play with at my local game store, they can just like name off the data packs like no one's business. Yep. Oh. Huh? Activate Shiro. Okay, cool. Yeah, you must still be deciding whether or not he wants to fire. Oh, Shikyu. Okay, well, we're gonna pay 0 to trash that's for sure. Because he must not have realized that, but Shikyu actually does not trigger from R&D. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate for him. But that is the one I was talking about, where you can pay X amount of credits, where X is then the net damage, or the runner has to take it as -1. Doesn't trigger from R&D. Sad face. Yeah, that sucks. That, like I said, it's a learning experience, I guess, for everyone. Yeah, I was actually kind of worried about that for a second. Okay, cool. So, proceed. What? Oh, hostile infrastructure, of course. Oh, nice. Oh, that's nasty. Okay. Yeah, either way, he still dealt a net damage. And he got rid of the one thing I didn't really want to lose. Isn't that nice? Okay, we're also down to 3 right now, which is pretty nasty, so I don't want to trash a snare if there is a snare there. Wait, it couldn't be, I guess. Okay, and it doesn't res it. Red herring, okay. Yeah, so he needs 5 in order to steal it. I think, do we really want that much momentum? Yes, okay. So we're gonna... Yeah, okay. We're gonna trash red herring first, I guess. Unless it's just to see if that's an NEPD. Wait, pay 2. No, cancel. So we're gonna go here. Chronos Project, liberate for 1. Yeah, okay. Well, we're paying 5 for that, but that sucks. Okay, and 1 click left. Where do we want to spend it? Just draw a card, I guess. Wonder why these are both face down. That's really weird. Can I expose them, maybe? Aha! I can. Awesome. And yeah, where do we want to stick our last click here? Maybe just take a credit to be safe. No, let's draw a card. Awesome. Another R&D interface. Cool, cool, cool. So now when we install R&D interface off of our personal workshop, and it's now the replicator's going to be useless, but that's fine. I think we're going to take a power counter off of toll booth again. Toolbox, damn it, toolbox. We're not playing corporation here. Okay, installing another card here. Advance, or what are you going to do? He is, okay. Do we really want to hit that again? I mean, if we spend our 1 credit on, or yeah, if we draw, spend 1 credit on data sucker, host R&D interface, we'll be down to 3 cards, and then we can break that with Natman here to access a bunch of cards. I think we should probably do that. That's probably not sure if it's necessarily the safest, but I mean, let's just try and get rid of some of his stuff. And I mean, everything he trashes, hostile infrastructure, is going to hit us even harder. So yeah, let's take it off of toolbox. So we're going to draw 1 card, take a credit, and host, I think is what we're going to do here. Parasite, yes! Awesome. Okay, so data sucker, well, we won't even spend 1. We'll have to spend 1 of the cyber feeders, but that's fine. And we'll host. And we really want to run last click. Whatever, let's do it. Screw it. Okay, so do we still have enough? No, we don't. Oops. Yeah, okay, we don't have enough credits for that. Yeah, I must have miscalculated something somewhere. Weird, I thought I would have had 3 credits. We only have 2, though. Yeah, I must have miscalculated. My bad. Maybe I'm supposed to take a credit instead of that instead. Sorry. Sorry about that, man. I'll just take a credit, I guess. Let's draw a card. See what we get. Order of Saul. Awesome. We'll be taking that next turn. We'll get our toolbox in no time now. Didn't call it tool booth that time, but he's going to score an agenda. We'll see which one it is. It's not Philotic, so we're not totally scared about that. If it's House of Knives, that could be pretty nasty, because that's anytime we make a run, he can hit us with 1 net damage. So if we're about to trash something, he can use hostile infrastructure and the House of Knives to be pinging us away. Death by 1,000 cuts. Oh, okay. And he just decides to trash it. That's okay. That is A-okay with us, because now we can use Order of Saul to get our R&D interface out even faster now, too. Awesome, awesome. Yeah, he must have saw the parasite and was just like, oh, nope, none of that nonsense. Screw that. Yeah. Oh, okay. No problem. Drag it out of archives. Yeah, he's got it. He knows what he's doing. Cool. So, yeah, res that at no cost. That's fine. And, yeah, he's going to install something on top of that, I guess. So he still wants us to blow the parasite, which is fine by me. I think what we're going to do... Oh, he's in... Whoa. I'm scared of that now, because that could be a Ronin. And what Ronin does is... Yeah, it probably is a Ronin. Ah, crap. It's just he can trigger it for 1 click to deal 3 net damage, or it's at 2. Oh, no, I'm so scared now. I really want to run that and check, but I think we're just going to have to check his archives here. Or his R&D, rather. So let's take one off of Parasite. Let's click in Order of Saul to hit Order of Saul. And do we want to Parasite and run this turn? I mean, we can. Yeah, let's do that. So we're going to click, install, Order of Saul way over here, because there's way too much stuff on Personal Workshop right now. Trigger to gain 1, run R&D. What you got here, man? You going to res it? It says free money for me if you do, and if you don't, I'm going to trash your Kamanu and Axis anyway. See what he does. So I think if it well, depending on what it is, actually, we'll see where we want to spend our data sucker tokens. Because we might want to break it, or we might just want to trash the command, take whatever it is. It might be a Sergi, which would be really nasty. We definitely want to save our data sucker tokens for that. And so we still have 2 free tokens recurring with Cyber Feeder, so we're okay with that. And I'm trying to go over like all the worst possible cards I can think of right now that would be a nasty situation. Another Kamani would be absolutely hilarious, but absolutely painful. Oh, okay, awesome. So we're on to here. We're going to pay 1 off of you. Go down to 0, can't trigger it sadly. And then we're just going to put 1 data sucker token to trash it. And we access 2 cards. Let's see what happens. It could be snare, it could be all kinds of nasty things. Any kind of net damage just to totally screw us. Oh, oops. Meant to go 2. Yeah, cool. Awesome. So this is another thing about Octagon too. They're usually pretty welcoming sorts. I mean, like, everyone makes mistakes. It's fine. Okay, so this time we access 2 cards. Lycan, leave where it is, and Architect. Ooh, really interesting cards. Okay. So, yeah, Architect's strength 4, I think, but I don't think I can really... Not sure if I really want to spend all the resources to break that one. 1 click left. I think we're just going to draw a card in case there's a Ronin. Awesome. Cool. Next turn, I think we're going to take another one off of R&D interface. I mean, I really... Well, I don't know. I'll trigger Order of Soul right now, and we'll see where we want to put that. Yeah, cool. So that's a nice thing. On each turn, you can gain 1 credit, so you can just repeatedly take things off. Maybe we do want to get a toolbox into play a lot faster. And the nice thing is with Replicator, when we put it in, even if we don't need another toolbox necessarily, we will replicate it anyway because we draw it into our hand and increase the chances that basically increase our health bar when you think about it, because we're going to be taking net damage all day. It's just another card that we can lose that we don't mind necessarily. Increases the chances that we don't lose something that we actually really need. What are you doing here? What's this? Yes, I have 2 data suckers. That's right. What? What's the problem? You need a power shutdown or something? I can't think of any cards that trash programs that I don't have encountered ice. Yeah, so for extra access. Oh, yeah, awesome. Yeah, totally. Right on. Righto. I guess we're gonna go. We're gonna be all British instead. Forgot the end. Remembered the exclamation mark. Forgot the end. Classic. All right. So I'm quite curious. I'm guessing this has got to be a Ronin, and if it is, maybe we should just kind of run on that server and just be not as scared. Because the other thing is with him always trashing his own cards, he's gonna run out of his own R&D very fast. So if we were playing Noise right now, for example, oh yeah, he's gonna Celebrity Gift right now. So it's gonna be a good 10 credits for him. But we also get to see what's in his hand or what is gonna be potentially trashed. So got the Reuse is still in there. Wendigo, Mamba, that's scary, and Kitsune and Lycan. Always a ton of ice, and no agendas yet. So I am actually very tempted to get, like, if it is a Ronin, I want to get rid of that. We're going to say K. If that is a Ronin, I really want to get rid of that, but I probably won't have the credits to do so. But I mean, I don't really want to spend the rest of the game just living in fear, always having to stay up to 3 cards, because I'm going to be taking all kinds of damage all game. Yeah, actually, he has to draw another card in order to discard now. Maybe he will. Where does he want to stick that Mamba? Yeah, I don't know. So both those, yeah. So I still want my 4th strength Atman, and as soon as possible. What? Okay, good. Okay, that's fine. That is totally fine. Woo! Okay, so we don't have to worry about Ronin anymore. That is absolutely awesome. Let's take one off of Toolbox. We can trigger Order of Soul again, so we'll do it at the end of our turn if we don't spend the credit on anything else. Draw more cards. There's our net celebrity. I think we're probably going to spend you now, then go back up to 1, then run R&D probably. See if we can take some power counters off here. So yeah, you. And let's check out R&D again real quick. Because did he draw a card? I can't remember. Well, that's fine. But we'll just keep accessing stuff to keep him on his toes. And to get data sucker tokens, more importantly. So, yeah. What about it? Oh, I have to use it now? I suppose I do. All right. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, I said I was going to do that later, but yeah, I guess I might as well use it now. This doesn't really matter when I use it. Oh, look at this ice bee. That's really nasty. Oh, he does not res ice. Okay, well, he's just confident that he's going to hit his stuff, so I guess we haven't seen snare or anything like that. So let's access 2. Architect we knew about, and Turtlebacks. Cannot trash. Okay, awesome. Yeah, okay, well, we're just going to leave that for now. And, do we want to run somewhere else? We don't really want to run his HQ. It doesn't have anything else there. He keeps showing us what's there. We don't have to take looks at that. Yeah, it's just so different. Okay, do we want to host something? Or let me just draw another card, maybe. Yeah, I think we're good with that. Another net celebrity, awesome. So if he does score an agenda anytime soon, we have another way to cover that. Cool. So I guess that's something I could talk about now while he's taking his turn, is how currents work. Currents is an effect that only one player can have at a time. So there's either a runner current or a corporation current. And the other way it goes if the opposite side scores an agenda. So if the corporation has, what do you call it? Yeah, current in play, and then the runner scores a point, then it gets trashed. If the runner has one in play and the corporation scores a point, then it gets trashed, etc., etc. And there's just different effects, and this is the one that most benefits us because it's a recurring credit each turn that we can use while during a run. And we actually probably should have used that, considering I just installed it to take one off of one of these things. But I'm not going to forget to order a solve this turn, that's for sure. So we got 2 credits off that. He's at 17 credits. Are you kidding me? Okay, well, let's just take 1 off of you. Trigger. Oop. Yep, that's up to 1. Cool. Start our turn. Take another 1 off of you. And it says, like, with Net Celebrity, I probably should have taken 1 more. So we're almost at our toolbox. Is this, like, what, turn 1 in the game? Okay. Do you really just want to keep checking R&D after we already know what it is? Let's check out what this guy is, maybe. Yeah, let's go check out over here to see what's over here. Off the playmat cards. Gotta love it. What are you? If you are Snare, that's going to suck. Turtlebacks. Okay, well, we can't trash you anyway. That's fine. We're just going to keep checking all of your servers. Do you have anything in archives? You do not. So encryption protocol might not be all that bad to trash right now using our net celebrity credit, because next turn we're going to be getting our toolbox regardless. Let's do that. Access, pay 2 to trash. Yeah, I do. What the heck? Why would I not have that? I didn't spend anything on net celebrity. Am I forgetting something here? Yeah, whatever, I'll just do that here. Net celebrity is supposed to. Yep. Net celeb didn't fire. So we're good. Okay, get out of there. We just want to go credit maybe? Take power counters off? No, that's kind of dumb. Order Sol's going to be doing that for us anyway. Do we really want to run R&D and kind of see what that extra card is? I said we haven't been seeing anything yet. Hostile infrastructure is going to be nasty to trash at 5 trash costs. That's crazy. 1 + 1 net celeb is 2. Cool. I haven't activated it yet. Activated it yet. What? How? What? What? That was weird. How long has that been in there? What the hell? Alright, so we had a minor discrepancy there. Some kind of bug went on. I think one of it probably would help trigger it is I thought I could trash encryption protocol because Net Celebrity didn't fire, but it does actually trigger on itself. So all installed cards increased by 1. That means encryption has a trash cost of 3 while installed. So we got a click back. We still have a credit. Let's see what's in R&D. Might as well. Okay. Yeah, I can't think of anything terrible right now. Like I said, another Kamini would totally suck. We actually haven't. Yeah, we must have lost our clone ship a while ago. But I mean, we can get another Atman into play and put it at strength 1 just to kind of save things. I don't know, because it does have 5 res cost, right? So we can get through it once. I mean, after that, it's gonna be pretty nasty. Okay. Yeah, we have Order Sol as well. We can't. I don't think we can do that mid round. I'm not sure how the window is there with that one, but I don't think I can like spend 1 credit. Oh, okay, nope, does not approach ice. Okay. All right, guess we're getting in. Let's hope we don't hit any traps. Okay, we want to access 2 cards. Celebrity Gift, that's fine, and Hostile Infrastructure. Don't want to trash that. Okay, so we'll leave that. All right, so we have a couple turns unless he actually starts to click to draw. We have a couple turns to kind of sit back and relax here. Do we just want to get a toolbox into play and get the R&D, the third R&D interface up and running, or second rather? Maybe just I don't really want to drop my hand size when he has the access to do net damage. Oh, we should have spent our net celebrity. My bad. Yeah, here. Or should we just do another run somewhere else? Run archives, run HQ. Yes, I totally forgot that. Do we want this run here, I guess? Let's get rid of this stupid red herring, because it's going to totally kill us. That pay 5 is going to be a total, fiasco there. Yeah, 5 strength. We know what the 2 of the top 3 cards are, and neither of them are trapped, so I think we're actually pretty safe to do this. Let's do it! Okay, we'll see what happens. Fire. I mean, we could technically put data sucker tokens on there, but I really want to save that for if this ice is really dangerous or another situation like that occurs. But yeah, I said we looked at 2 of the 3 top cards. I think we're fairly safe right now. We'll just kind of see what happens. This game is totally crazy. Cost 2 to kill RH. What? What's RH? Oh. Oh, it does. Ah. Oh, net celeb. Haha, we knew that from the start. Celeb, yeah, that's Kleb. Net Kleb. Hopefully knows what I'm talking about. I'll pretend that was my plan from the start. Thanks for pointing that out, though, man. Jeez, okay. So fire. Yeah, okay, he's going to rearrange his R&D, which is fine with us. We should even almost spend our last click to run R&D to see what he did put on. Well, I guess we are going to see what's on top. It depends if he's going to spend 1 click to, or spend 1 credit, rather, to make us not access it. Yeah, it was totally our plan all along to spend our net celebrity on the red herring there. Okay, we'll see what happens. Okay, so he's got the top 3 cards rearranged. We're going to access the top one most likely. It's probably just going to be the hostile infrastructure, I'm guessing, because we can't trash or do anything with that anyway. Depends whatever one he wants to have in play next. I mean, I can see why I definitely want that. Yeah, that's the thing, because now even if I trash both these, it's another 2 net damage and the money when I can't afford. It's, totally bad. Okay. -1. Okay, yeah, cool. So, are you going to res this piece of ice now? I can't remember this. What was this again? I think we accessed it, but I don't remember what it was. Crap. Whatever. Okay, let's see. He's going to res. So we can spend that 1 credit towards something else, and if not, we'll make sure to use the order assault before our turn's up. Ah, it's a wall of thorns. Okay, alright. Well, let's take 1 off of you, I guess. 1 target will gain 8 credits. And do we want our strength 4 Atman and then just spend a couple more? Do we have enough? So wait, strength 4 Atman, we will have 5 credits is 3. Oh wait, we still need 1 plus the net celeb. Or did we just use the net celeb? I think we did just use our net celebrity credit. Oh, hang on. I used net celeb by accident. Okay. Meant to spend last cred as your trigger. Typing is horrible while I'm on camera. Okay, so put 1 credits from the bank. Awesome. So what do we have here? So we have 9 credits. We're gonna spend 5 of them. We need 2. We can use that SR for, yeah, let's do that, and we have enough to trash still. Awesome. So we're gonna put you 1, 4, and now we can go break, right? Awesome. Yep. Oh, with the data sucker. Right. Yeah, we'll untarget that. Cool. Awesome. Now we still have 4 credits. We can take another R&D interface. We can take all of this off, actually, if I want to do the order assault triggers. But, I mean, I almost want to keep this cash now that I have it to trash one of these things. Okay, well, I guess we're going to lose 2 credits for this anyway. So it's access, trash red herrings. So that little... Oh, you going to trigger for me here? What's going on? Game just froze, I think. Okay, we're still scrolling, so that means it's not totally frozen. Ooh, what's going on here? Am I not holding the right one down? Can't access. Let's try and do it the old-fashioned way, I guess. It's not letting me do the shortcut. Where are we here? I can't remember how to do it this way. It's been so long. Not res, reinforce, inspect, expose, score agenda, uninstall, prioritize, pass control. Wait, do I have control of it or something? What the hell is going on here? Access, control, enter. Nope. Okay. Where's the access thing? Am I just not seeing it on there? Runner action, maybe? Runner action access is one of these, I'm sure. Access all archives, top of R&D, random score, finish run successfully, jack out, everyone meets, access all archives. What is this? I don't have control of it. Okay, well, let's pass control back over. Yeah, but that's weird. Huh. Okay, cool. Well, let's do it that way. Yeah, lost our self-modifying code, but that's kind of a waste at this point. And do we just host another R&D interface, I guess? Might as well. I can. Or do we just want to draw a card? Yeah, let's just draw a card. We have maximum hand size. Hey, clone chip. We can get our parasite back. Awesome. So then we're gonna go 2 power. We'll run off you, I guess. Yeah, we'll replicate you toolbox. Why not? And then we'll take 1 off of you. Order a Sol. End turn. Warning matter. Hence. Blah, 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 blah. What do we want to get rid of? Blast Crete's not going to do us any good. Over to you. Okay. Things are looking pretty good. Our rig's fairly heavily set up. We don't have anything between 0 and 4 for our Atmans, but we do have a lot. We have 2 more reoccurring credits. We have 4 reoccurring credits right now. Good call. Get rid of all of my viruses. Oh yeah, he just what he did. He spent all 3 of his clicks to do virus purge, which is just get rid of all virus counters. And now he has another card in R&D, or in archives rather. Interesting. Okay, so I think we're gonna before we start the next turn, we're definitely gonna take the power counter off of you and get another R&D interface into play. I think we're just gonna run R&D. It's gonna be the big plan here. We have tons of stuff to get over with it. I think I'm gonna install the clone chip first, maybe to trigger our Order of Sol, just so we have Parasite if we need it, because we can spend the 2 credits off of Cyber Feeder if he does Res Command. We have so many options right now. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, so we're going to be accessing 3 cards now from R&D. And I mean, we haven't seen any of his agendas. He's been showing us his hand. He hasn't been laying anything on the table that we haven't already seen. So we'll take a power counter off of you. Order of Sol. Start our turn. Yeah, wait, I can't anyway. Yeah, because the other one's in my hand. Yeah, we're good. So no, we don't have to do that. So we're going to install Clone Chip. Yes, I'll replicate the Clone Chip. Take the trigger here. Run R&D. Oh god, just look at all the cards I have installed. This is much more Shaper having such a big setup right here. Most of it's hardware. Okay, there's Architect. So we're going to spend 1 credit on nothing, so we don't have anything hosted, so that was pretty dumb. But we will gain 3 credit, or yeah, 3 credits, bringing us up to 4. Do we want to break those? Probably. Yeah, we'll just break those both, I think. Because he does strength 4 as well. So that's free credits for us. On to the next one. I mean, I guess that's credits we don't get later on. Oh, wait a minute, but if he does res this one, we don't get to spend these credits on anything. I probably should have hosted something. Like a Nimrod, like at least the other R&D interface. Wait, what? Why is he strength 3? Why is he strength 3? We don't have an ice carver or anything here. It says he's... That's strange. Yeah, I see 4. He has a different card he's looking at. Hang on, I think I have the physical one actually around here pretty close. I'll pull out my binder. Oh, what? That's weird. Oh, he's a strength 3. My bad. Look at that. Crap. Alright. My image said 4, but I looked it up. You're right. Awesome. Must have wrong image downloaded. Fire. Awesome. So yeah, that's a couple little problems with this, but I mean, that's the whole thing. At least we can talk him out, that's for sure. So while he's doing that, I'm just going to put more markers on here. 1 credit on you. 1 credit on you. So if there is anything crazy. 1. And I just realized you can create servers now with Architect. That's such an awesome synergy. I love it. Yeah, so fire. Okay. Yeah, we definitely should have hosted something there, because if he does res the second piece of ice, it's going to be literally 4 credits wasted, and that's a huge deal with Nasir. You don't have anything wasted. What is he putting there? Oh, he can put his red herrings back now. Oh, that sucks for us. Oh, man. Okay, so we're going to have to run that twice, essentially. But we just need to build up our data sucker tokens again right now. Oh, what? What else is he putting in there? He didn't have anything in archives. He didn't have any face downs, did he? Oh, he does have 1, but yeah, that one's still face down, so what could he have done? Does he have to reveal? Archives or HQ? Oh, top. 1 was from R&D, 1 was from archives. So he's, yeah, 1 was red herring and 1 was from the top 5 cards. Okay, cool. So he's saying it's successful. We'll check the top, what was that, 3 cards. Hostile infrastructure, that stays where it is. Celebrity gifts, that stays where it is. House of Knives, we'll take that. So we're up to 4 points now. And do we really want to run this server while we still have all this stuff? I think we'll host R&D interface and then run last click. That sounds like a horrible idea. We still have credits with this, though. I think we do got to do something. And we'll host our last R&D interface. Yeah, I really don't want to let him keep using the Architect. And this thing, if you read the top part, Architect cannot be trashed while installed. So I do have to get data sucker tokens in order to do that. I do have 2 of them right now. Maybe I'll just run archive to see what that last card is. I mean, I'm going to be taking net damage. Yikes. Okay, yeah, let's do it. We got to clear the trash cost. And we'll get data sucker tokens, so I guess we got to do it. So it's 1 from shock if I remember correctly. Oh, access CQ. What was there? There already was 1 in there. Well, that's -1 agenda point for us, but at least we already have Philotic. Yeah, what? Oh, yeah, of course, yeah, we access GQ from R&D, that's what it was, yeah. So now what we're going to do, we're going to take -1 agenda point, yes, we will. And 1 from shock, so we're okay with that. And he had to spend 5 credits for that, so he's going to be down in credits. Can't really res anything else, but I mean, he doesn't really have any other ice. Personal workshop gone, that's fine. And then we're going to spend money off net celebrity to do you. So we're going to take 1 power counter off you that used the net celebrity. Awesome. Okay. And yeah, jack out, and our turn. Do we want to keep the 4 credits? I think we do, because we're going to run here and have as much as possible to trash that kind of stuff. And if it is an agenda, we definitely want to... oh, okay, yeah, Turtleback skin. That's what that was. Okay. So he's going to be gaining 3 credits from that. God, that is so good. Okay, so we're going to run here and run here. I think seem to be the 2 plans here. Because that can fire... And then we just need 1 data sucker token for that and 2 credits, which is easily taken care of on Toolbox. Yeah. I mean, we do have another Atman we can get to at Strength 2 for the Architect. Yeah, maybe we'll do that. I mean, or we could just get another R&D interface. Okay, so he's got 2 advancement tokens on there. He has 2 credits left, so he can advance on next turn, obviously, because he's going to be getting 2 from Mental Health Clinic as well. So let's take 1 off of you with Order of Sol. Trigger. Oh, whoops. Let's put a power counter back on you. Because we didn't drop down to 0. Add 1 power counter. Did that work? I don't think it did. So used to dropping to 0. Whatever. We'll just say it's an extra 1. Okay. Or here, let's just do this. Keep ourselves at -1. I think that makes things easier. Cool, that's down to 2. I mean, clone chip for a parasite, or do we just want to do R&D interface still? Let's check what this is first. What are you? Because he doesn't have enough for a snare. If that is it, so we'll just take 1 from the hostile infrastructure. This actually might be the other hostile infrastructure. Actually, it's probably what it is. Oops. So we're gonna go access. That's exactly what it is. So he needs 5 credits to install that. That's fine. So we can trash the red herring this turn and run again. Yeah, I think we're going to run twice here. So, run 1. Fire. Nothing too scary. Now, he doesn't have enough creds to hit us a snare or anything like that. We're not as scared of that. Yeah, he can definitely see what that is. Maybe we'll even run Architect last turn. But, I mean, he can snipe out agendas with that's the thing. So, we're going to have to run this once, trash red herring, and then run again. Is going to be the way this one's going to have to go. But, I mean, we have more than enough credits. We have 2 credits here and 2 credits here. We don't have to spend anything. Shock. So if we do trash this, we take 1 or 2 net damage. If we don't trash it, we take 2 net damage from that anyway. And then it also goes into his hand. And he can put it down somewhere else. Or he can put it in archives. Or it goes in archives anyway. We need the credits to trash red herring. So yeah, we leave it where it is. That sucks. Oh, that really sucks. Okay, so on to the next one. We drop it with the data sucker. And then we used Atman to break its 2 subroutines. We access the agenda first, or yeah, I guess it really doesn't matter. Let's access this one first, just to see what it is. It's a fetal. Oh my god. So we can't even run again. But on the other hand, it's going to take him a lot of money to get that. Yeah, no, we're definitely have to leave that. And we do, yeah, I guess we might as well just do this one now next. Oh no, wait, if we do that, we'll be down to 0 cards in hand. Oh god. We can't even replicate it for anything. I think we have to spend our last 2 clicks drawing back up because hostile infrastructure is going to deal 1. He doesn't have enough credits to res hostile infrastructure, so we won't die. God, this is intense. Okay, yeah, we're just going to have to trash it. Pay 1 to trash? That's it? Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, I guess I'm trashing that. Yeah, there goes our clone ship. Great. Okay, so we're just going to draw back up. And do I want to... Ooh, Deus Ex, that could be great if we have another giant AP. Do I want to lose both of these and get an R&D interface into play this turn? Not really. I think we're pretty good right now. So I think we're going to... Oh, what? Yeah. Oh, no, sorry. I started my turn. Yeah, end our turn. Awesome. Over to him. Whew, this is so intense. Stupid Jintekis is so tricky. It's like there's such tough decisions. We're down to only 12 cards left in our deck. Oh, man. Yeah, that's fine. Go ahead and do that. Just put something else there so I can go grab it, because, oh, that was so nasty. Oh, and he has one card in Archives now, so you'd have to run that again if we want to get up in that beeswax. Okay. How many cards left does he have in his deck? 14. I mean, we could potentially just try and mill him, but anything he grabs from R&D is probably going to be right here, and he can also grab whatchamacallit as well. We can fire a clone chip to get an Atman at strength 0 if I click for creds and then run. He also scored an agenda, so I no longer have my net celebrity credit. We have an Order of Soul credit if we want to just... So let's see. Click, click. Yes, we need 2 strength, right? Or just even... Well, we have 3 data sucker, actually. We could drop that down to 0 and break it with that. That's just a lot of data sucker tokens. So we can go click, click, and get the 2 Atman with clone chip. Or do we have another data sucker? Maybe we also might want to get that instead. We can't parasite it. He doesn't have enough credits to res the second piece of ice. So if we go credit, 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 clone chip 3-2, yeah, we'd be at 0, Order of Soul back up to 1, clear R&D interface, and then get 4 cards. I think that's the play. Credit, 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 run. Clone chip. Yes, I'm sure I want to trash it. Atman, strength 2. Order of Saul. Oop, nope, that's supposed to be at 1 credit. Right? Did I do something wrong? Oh, no, Cyber Feeder. This thing's not a virus, though, is it? Yeah, it's not a virus. Using icebreakers or installing virus. Yeah, no, so yeah, I don't think that's supposed to fire yet. So let's just put 2 onto you. No, okay. Oh, wait. Yeah, no, yeah, that's right, yeah. 2 from Cyber, my bad. I think that's right. Yeah, it's got to be a reason I took that off. Huh, yeah, maybe it's a virus that doesn't say so. Whatever. All right, let's just go with the game, I guess. Okay, successful run, so we're going to fire 1 off of you. Yeah, I might as well replicate anyway, they're no more in the thing. Okay, and access. Oh god, 2 cards in hand, but he has 0 credits, so he can't fire anything. The only thing that really sucks is shocks, and there's already at least 2 of those in Archives. So top 4 cards. Celebrity Gift, don't need it. Reuse, don't need it. Executive Retreat, will take you, and Utopia Fragment. There's the game. Holy crap! Oh, that was so nuts. GG, man. Holy crap, that was wild. That was absolutely wild. Well played for sure. Alright, so this video probably went on pretty long, guys, but hopefully you enjoyed this. Is a little bit more of the zanier side of Netrunner for sure, the kind of not so well-known decks going up against each other. But anyway, hope you enjoyed it. On Thursday, we're going to have a little bit more Netrunner, then probably next week we're going to be back to Pokemon as well. Take care, guys.